Alright guys, so we're on our way down in order to go grab another $100 tractor. Basically I need a chassis in order to do my next go-kart build. So we're gonna head about 2 hours northwest of here, which is the longest drive I've ever taken to go get a tractor for $100. So hopefully it's worth it. I'm a little skeptical. It's a Craftsman 2 and it's got an 18 horsepower engine in it. What I'm skeptical about is it has a electrolux transmission in it, and they don't make them anymore, and they're out of production, so I may end up having to swap in one of my Peerlesses, but we'll see what happens from there. So we've got our navigational assistant, because my wife can't be here, so I grabbed the next best thing. And I've got the cutest co-pilot ever. Say hi, Johnny. Yeah, he really doesn't know what to think of the cameras. So anyways, we're gonna head down up through and go grab it. We'll see what we can find for $100. She loves being able to tell me she's right. Well, that was a lot of fun. I'm actually really excited to get home and play with this thing. The gentleman did confirm that it would run if you poured some gas down the carburetor. Tires are a little blown out, but we'll see what we can do with it. Hopefully I can just clean the jets up and we'll be back up and running. Hey guys, well, welcome to another episode of $100 Lawn Tractor. This is a Craftsman 2 that I just managed to pick up for a $100 bill. Definitely one of my longer drives to go get. It's a 18 horsepower twin. It has a 5-speed electrolux transmission. I'll actually post down in the description some info on it and model numbers. Maybe one of you guys will know more than I do and you'll be able to post me up some interchangeable parts. I couldn't find anything when I first tried, so hopefully one of you guys will help me out. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the camera and I'll do a walk around and talk about a couple of things on it, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll start tearing it apart for the go-kart build. Alright, so let's get a more up-close look. The hood's in pretty decent condition. I'll be selling that because I don't need it for the build. The deck actually is in okay condition. The outward chute has definitely had some backyard welding done to it. I'll probably pull it and see whether I can polish that up a little bit and make it look a more professional before I put it on Craigslist. It does have a front tire that has a slow leak. The other one holds perfectly fine. Has 2 really good rear tires along with wheel weights. I'll probably pull those and I'll sell them together along with a set of chains that I have extra. And I'm glad to see it has the rear gas tank, because that'll make my build a lot easier if I can just use that. And the previous owner installed a choke, and it is a brand spanking new cable, just like he said. But what I don't understand is why he apparently never took the time to hook up the linkage. If you can see it going back and forth there, it's not connected. So it's got a brand spanking new cable, but nothing controlling it. So we'll have to fix that. And now we're going to crank it up. We'll see whether it starts on starting fluid and go from there. Battery's been charging for about 6 hours now, so hopefully it'll kick over. Well, that's absolutely pitch black disgusting. And it's well below the add mark. So we're going to put some thin oil in there. See if we can get it to kick over a little better. Oh, smoked it. Well, we got the spark plugs out. They definitely could have been worse. So now that we have no compression, let's see whether it'll actually turn over. At this point, obviously something was wrong with the starter solenoid, so I switched over to putting a booster pack right straight across the starter itself. Okay, so we're going to use the booster pack and see what we can get it to do. Alright, so obviously the starter works fine. So I'm betting at this point it's a solenoid issue, so I'm going to clean up the spark plugs, put them back in, and then we'll see whether it'll fire. Alright, so spark plugs are back in, boots are back on, so we know the fact that the solenoid is dying, so we're going to get some starter fluid in and try it yet again, this time jumping it right directly across the starter. So, in, key on position, finger on the choke, here we go. Figure out why it is it's not getting gas and clean out the carburetor and go from there. Thanks guys. If you like this extended version of my $100 mud mower videos, please comment and give me a thumbs up and tell me exactly what you think. So yeah, why wouldn't it run? Well, I'm gonna show you. Basically, what was happening was the person had said that if they poured gas into the carb that they could get it to kick over. So that meant that it wasn't getting fuel. Well, on this particular series there's actually a pump that's on the front, and out of that pump is this piece of pipe that's right here, and it comes back to the block and it connects right there. And what happens over time is that these pieces of tubes degrade, and that gets heated up, and then it pops off, and lo and behold, the whole machine dies. So now that I have an improvised choke, and I'm going to have to fix the gas, it runs. So there you go guys, there's your little hint for this video. Have a good day.